no doubt that this young man can become a really good player. The reality is, though, when you're a team competing for championships, oftentimes the timeline doesn't necessarily fit. Having last year on his belt, being able to work day-to-day with those starters, I think is going to be really monumental for his development. And moving forward, I think you're going to see his development take a push in terms of the learning curve.
You see Jaime Jaquez with that fantastic, luscious hair. He will not play the first game for this year.
Hair.
I'm sorry. Every time I can, I got to bring it up every time I can. Okay. No doubt.
Not that the guy that won wasn't impressive, but 100%. The guy that lost.
Oh, you can think of a couple of them. Gordon, obviously, a part of two of them. I remember Dwight Howard and Andre Iguodala going head-to-head in, I believe, was that 2008? Sounds right. We'll say this, Orlando Robinson representing for Fresno State. The Mountain West Conference has produced some high-level talent the last couple of years. It's becoming a real good destination for guys out of high school because they're getting 3, 4, 5 teams in the tournament every year. Yeah, and it's become quite a basketball conference. San Diego State's produced some really good talent. Even my alma mater here, UNLV, in the league taking notice. So Robinson with all four. Oh, Cain, Bouyea and Cain were all there. Get it up ahead. Bouyea running with Cain now. Peterson trailing the play and elevates for the slam. I tell you, Bouyea there with some incredible hands. Miami started this game 0 for 4. They're 3 for their last 3. Cain slows it down for the trailing Robinson. Takes the handoff, now does get it to Bouyea. Back to Robinson on the roll, and an easy flush. And the thing about that play by Bouyea, he made Taco Fall commit. Trying to get a little bit of experience here as we look at the defense to offense for the Heat. Yeah, great defense leads to that easy transition opportunity. And Robinson, you see how he got Fall to commit there, and because Fall doesn't have great lateral quickness. Go to Miami and learn from the likes of an Eric Spoelstra with Pat Riley at the helm as well. So it's a great opportunity for him. And I think one day Caron Butler's going to be a head coach in this league as well. No doubt. No doubt. He's got, I mean, you would say the tough juice, but he's got that stuff that you need. Yeah. And oftentimes when you have a superstar the caliber of a Giannis, and because of his journey, it really bodes well for guys like Bocan, right? Because that was a terrific find at the last moment, able to get that to his teammate. Jackson got a hand on it, but Bouyea gets it back. Wide open look for Daniels. Rattles it home. Part of the sway of going to UNLV was understanding, hey, this guy's going to help me get better as a basketball player. As good a coach as the game of college basketball has ever seen. We have a saying on the golf course, no pictures on the scorecard, right? The stats is just going to say 2 points. That's all it's going to say. A couple minutes into the second quarter, second game on at Cox Pavilion today. Oh, intercepted by Smith, and Miami has numbers if they hurry. Bouyea in transition, slows it down and waits for reinforcements. Two-man game with Robinson. Bouyea likes the space, but couldn't get the floater to go. Taps it right to Robinson, and he's fouled. Signed that two-way contract. They had that sprained ankle that forced them to miss the opener here in Vegas. Returned in their previous game again. Listen, Miami is good as anybody, right, of getting the undrafted guys. And if you're looking for a summer league roster, saying, I want to go there, they've got an unbelievable track record. But the second part of it is they do pick the right guys for them. They don't just say, hey, you're an undrafted guy. Let's get another one in the fold and hope for the best. He is 6'11". Yeah, he's just standing up next to a guy who's 7'5". and 6'11", 245. It's not like he's small in any sense as he fouled on the jump shot there. And you're right. You talked about Bouyea. Robinson fits that mold as well, right? Well, on the other side for Milwaukee, it's so interesting because a lot of their own talent, especially the ones that they rely on the most, 2-on-1, lob it up. Cain does the rest. As a part of your rotation, so they're taking the long play here in terms of player development. Well, the Bucks a perfect example with that. The final pick of this year's draft was Chris Livingston, who's playing in this game today. Livingston was given a guarantee by Milwaukee. Him and his agent Rich Paul told every other team do not draft him, and ended up signing a guaranteed deal with the team. Oh, a finish in transition. Jamaree Bouyea takes it coast to coast with a chance for 3. I tell you, he is just a really good basketball player. Does everything with a high IQ, and that was a terrific finish. I just like his pace, surveying and seeing where his teammates and the defenders are.
hype him up, and then he goes and misses the free throw.
Well, Robinson, his teammates right there for it. And now a chance for the 4-point possession if Robinson can cash in. Have that assurance, know going into the draft, okay, I know where I'm going. Let me start get mentally prepared. Can I figure out how I'm going to fit in here? Because there were teams.
Because of the stable of talent that he has, and because you're going to have a relationship.
And then when they go to the city in which they want it. Yes. So San Antonio has it, Oklahoma City has it, and of course Dallas from 06, he's got it on. As Robinson slips in for 2. And the 2 for 1 likely out of the question unless Miami really hurries here with Cain. And he's going to go for it. One side calling it a block.
Yeah, I think that's got to be a block. Unless
Ron Butler doesn't like the call, and the other goes to the charge. So
I don't even think he's that sure. They're going to challenge it. I thought clearly that was, to me, that's a block.
Tyler Mirkovic had it as a block.
Miami challenge is successful. The ruling on the court is overturned to a defensive blocking foul. Score the basket, 1 shot for Miami.
No, but I get you just like it because deep down you want to be. You're laughing inside.
No. Either way,
would you be wishing for more challenges if you knew that Tyler was going to be put up there like that?
No.
That was tough for him.
No, but you know what? This is the time for him to sharpen his skills.
Yeah. And having to explain all of that stuff in front of national television audience and the many thousands we have.
Complicated patterned outfit on. Right now, it's very standard.
He's a stylist savant.
He is.